Well, hello, people of the internet. I am James R. Basterd, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Last time we were the lone survivors of whatever it was that we saw here, and today we're gonna try to see what we can find here. Oh boy, what is this? Weird. So yeah, the best thing we can do today is to get close to that thing that nearly killed us. What is this? Vessel flesh. What's going on? Oh, these are like flashbacks. This person was being burned alive. Let's see, I got some vessel flesh. Sounds gross. Okay, cool. Okay, so we were in Silent Lists. Let's go to Valewood. Alright, so we have to cross the Valewood now. Some light. This is good. Lit paths are good. An outlaw. There we go. We killed an outlaw. Oh, this one's got a sword. A proper sword. I don't know if I'll be able to wear this one, but I'll try. Can I... No, I can't. Let's put this in the stash. And let's keep moving! What is this? You! Damn thing, come on. Hey, can I talk to you? No? No. Okay, that person is just existing. Okay, there we go, Gilded Vale. Gilded Vale, sorry. Alright, we're in Gilded Vale. The Gilded Vale. Vale. Pronunciation is not the best. Let's see. Oh, cutscene. Oh. It's like the hangman's tree from The Witcher. Gross. Hello.
Hello. You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
He glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him.
Do you welcome everyone this way?
The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Raedric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
He appraises you over half-moon spectacles and scratches his chin. Oh, while scratching his chin.
What are you talking about?
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Raedric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly towards the deformed tree.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Raedric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Before I got here, I saw some people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins.
He regards you carefully. You'll want to mind where you mentioned that. Trespassing on Engwithian ruin is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Barath, have mercy. We certainly have.
Maybe so.
Like I said, it's best to stay away from those sorts of places. I agree. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understand our rules.
I've been feeling strange ever since a close call with a Bewick. Is there someone in town who could help?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Raedric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Alright. You said something about Hollowborn and Waiden's legacy before.
I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborns have been a scourge upon the drywood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are punishment of the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Wade's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol.
I see.
Lord Raedric's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. He nods.
Goodbye.
Keep out of...
Ooh, trouble!
Listen!
I'm listening.
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
Does that mean I get a house?
It
Or a
seems
cookie?
your arrival is ill-timed.
Cool.
3 bells toll only for the death of a Raedric. I fear Lord Raedric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean?
You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze on you.
What happened?
He shrugs one bony shoulder. I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagrancies of childbirth, perhaps. But that is not your concern.
Does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers?
I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest, the inn, or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough.
Farewell.
Okay, so we arrived just in time. Awesome. What if it's not the baby? Maybe Kolsk managed to what? Hush, are you mad? Leave it for indoors. No, tell me about it. I'm right here. Tell it to the demon man standing in front of you. Okay, now to find an inn. Okay, let's see who these guys are. As you near, you feel a vibrant history containing the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Let's reach out for the soul. Oh, that's dark. Let's see this other one. Oh, it's another soul. Can I not talk to these guys? Okay, so we read the story. Wow, that's a sad story. I'm sorry you lost your dad, dude. I'm also a demon like you, so I guess that kind of would help. I think I found the inn. I think this is the end because cutscene. We know there's more grain in there, Trumbull. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on your corpse and your crops. On our crops. Fuck. I can't read. A muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards comes through that door, gets a shot between the eyes. Gods hear me. Swainer, I'll put you down like a dog. Come away now, lads, but we'll be back. Trumbull, And we'll have fair prices, or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. Ooh. Cool. Investigate the feud. Oh. Oh boy. Hello? I can enter your house. I can enter your house just like that. An elven man stands before you, his relatively stocky build suggesting a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn, and his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in his grip. Get back, if you value your life.
Hold on. I'm not here to hurt anyone.
The miller hesitates, then lowers the club at a fraction. Who are you? Is Swainer roping foreigners into this little crusade now?
What was all that ruckus outside?
Trumbull shakes his head. Where to begin? Swainer's whipped them up into a froth. Going about the grain stores, claims I've hidden away most of it. All I do with the grain is sell it. I can't create it out of thin air, and I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers for the crops they bring in, and I sell what comes out of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Hound on the west side of town for ale, and Swainer and his lot sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields on the way into town. The crops blighted, and most of what I'm getting from the farmers. Trumbull gestures the sacks and containers. It's gone off. Rotten throw. I can't pay top prices for blighted wheat, and I've barely got enough good grain to go around. Swainer's howling after things he has no right to.
Maybe I ought to go have a talk with Swainer then.
The miller all but sags in relief. I'd be grateful if you did. He won't listen to me anymore, but maybe you'll have better luck. Tell him we're all having a hard time of it, and we will all have to make some sacrifices. We'll be in your debt if you can convince him. Okay, so let's go talk to a man. Can I take anything from anyone? No. Alright, let's go to this place. Where am I supposed to go? Alright, before we head there, let us head to the Black Inn. The Black Hound Inn. That seems to be a good place to head to. We'll rest and then we will... Oh. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hand for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggests enough.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
What's going on?
Let's meddle into people's businesses. One of the other men points at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. Mucking us even while he shelters in our village just goes to show you what these fancy Aedir manners are worth. We don't take that kind of treatment. We don't take to that kind of treatment, not from foreigners, and especially not from Aedirans.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Oh, he's
I'll
not
cut
helping.
that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
This is unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be inside drinking than out here arguing?
We don't want your charity either, foreigner. They squint at you through red, bleary eyes. It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Oh, cute. Now I have to kill strangers. All right, then.
No!
Oh, that was quick. I thought it was gonna take longer. As the last of the attackers falls, the elf turns to you. The tension's almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
You're welcome.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
Pretty much.
He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
How did you manage to get stuck out here?
He laughs uncomfortably. That is something of a long story.
I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
I can relate to that.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was in a traveling caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? Oh, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
A Bewick.
And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
Excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
It is now. And you?
I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
He nods at the gnarled old tree in the center of town. His darting glance takes the tumble-down buildings and the fallow, rock-strewn fields. I expect such expertise would be best sought elsewhere.
You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
Just how did you manage to cross those 3 trunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did tell one man to go fuck his sister.
Ah, that. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. As I try to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pins, and the accent doesn't help.
I heard the same thing.
Just for a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lip so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes. He shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies.
I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
So do I. Let's go then.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Awesome! So we got ourselves Aloth, a new member of us. Being himself. Why is my punch still? Why is my punch? Okay, there we go. Let's take these things first. Mine. No. Okay. Okay, awesome. So we got
Yes.
Aloth now.
What
He
is
seems
it?
to be
Aye?
pretty cool. Oh, he's an
Well-
elf and he's got magic. And let's just go into the inn. I need to rest.
As you
All right,
wish.
and keep.
How do you do?
Oh, greetings and welcome to the Black Hound Inn. The innkeeper bows her head coldly. Please sit here. Please sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much by the way of a good meal today. She sighs, unless you're fond of cold porridge.
I'd like a room, please.
Of course, we keep them nice and tidy. Let's go for the common room. Let's rest in there. Ooh, this is new. Is this a dream? Oh, I haven't slept since... Your soul sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the cracking of its robes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face has shriveled inward like a moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger into your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. Awesome! Alright, and with this, I'm gonna leave this video right here. Thank you so very much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. Helps me out a lot, and it's a huge moral boost for me. Please hit that dislike button if you didn't like the video. Helps me out, and it's a huge moral boost for me. Please do place a comment. I would like to know what you think about this. I'm in an inn, and this game is super freaking awesome. Please do subscribe to the channel. I would love to see your lovely face hanging around and about the channel. I upload videos every day, different games every day. So you might be interested in tomorrow's game or Friday's game or who knows what day's game. Just subscribe and hang out. So yeah, thank you so very much for watching. I will see you next time, which is tomorrow. So yeah. Goodbye. Stop it, I said. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop attacking me. Stop attacking me. I said stop it.